Hey everybody, welcome back to Championsons and our Madden 22 Atlanta Falcons franchise. And we are here in the final part of the regular season. Now we are on a hell of a winning streak right now. You know, this is something that we're 7-7 with these last 3 games to go, which will all be in this episode. And in reality, if we play well enough and win, I think we have to win all 3. But I'm thinking maybe even possibly two out of the 3. If we can win 2 out of the 3, I think we have a shot at getting a wild card playoff spot. Actually, we'll check on that later. But this first game that we're going to have on slate for you out of the 3 today is going to be against the Detroit Lions. They are coming here into Atlanta to take us on in our house, which, to be fair, has been pretty even keel for us this season. I think we've actually lost more games than what we've won here at home. But we're trying to turn that around as this season comes to a close, right? That's what we're trying to do. And having Gage go down, having Gage go down in the first quarter is not the way you want you want to get this set started, as we do have a 3rd and 5 at the 29 now, as Matt Ryan drops back to pass, scans over the field, and he's going to finally drop it off to the right. He's got Ridley, who's going to make a catch falling down at the 15-yard line. What a great play, giving Ridley the time he needed to get the separation and get across the field and into that little zone where Matt Ryan delivered it. I probably could have been a little bit better pass, but Ridley, I think, did the smart thing by going down, making that catch, and not risking a fumble. So now on a 1st and 10, Ryan fires it out to the right side. He was looking for Tajay Sharp. Just was not meant to be there, as he overthrew him on that throw. So now we have a 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line. Ryan is going to be in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers with Pitts in the slot formation to the right side. And Ryan's going to have the snap. Scans over. Fires it. He's got Sharp into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Ryan to Sharp on that throw. He came all the way across the field. Once again, you got to say great job with keeping your route going and not stopping it. That has a habit of happening sometimes, but it did not on that play, and we're able to get the touchdown. Now here come the Detroit Lions on their ensuing drive from the 25, 1st and 10. He's going to throw it out to the right side, and Goff's going to be picked off. Terrell Jr. is returning it into the end zone, pick 6. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Jared Goff got the first play of the game for the Lions. He tries to throw a little hook route, but Terrell was all over that one, jumped that route, and was able to take it about 35, 36 yards to the house. And now we have got a 2-score lead. We were up by 7 before they went on offense. Now we're up by 14. And after stopping them, we're still here in the first quarters. We do have the ball back at the 41. Ryan dropping back, throws it deep. He's got Ridley down the sideline. He's got it. Calvin Ridley brought down at the 1-yard line, just on the left side of the hash marks. Ryan saw him, and he had the step, and it was just a step as he dropped it into the basket to Ridley. What a beautiful throw from Ryan. And that one, he kept dropping back as the pocket started to kind of come at him a little bit. He set his feet, saw Ridley had it, and then he heaved it. I mean, that was about all he's got in his arm. That was as close to a Hail Mary as it could be. And Ridley's able to come down with it. Now, he does not get into the end zone, so we are stuck here at the 1 with less than a minute to go in the first quarter, leading 14-0. Now we come out 3 tight ends. We hand it to Davis off to the left side, and he's going to be stuffed at the 1. So no gain on that play. And let's look at one of our defensive tackle, Tyler Davison, went out, and it looks like he's going to be out for at least a little bit. I would want to make sure he's taken care of. He does a pretty good job for us up the middle and clogging those running lanes. So now on a 2nd and goal from the 1, Ryan under center, big formation set as he hands it back off to Davis up the middle, who's going to be stuffed this time for a loss of 1 yard, as this defense has stepped up quite a bit right there on these last couple plays. And we're going to end this first quarter leading 14-0 with possession on a 3rd and goal from the 2. Now, if you look at that, pick 6 did a lot for us, as the Lions have actually run more plays than us in this game. Just by 1, granted, but still, more is more. And Hopefully our 17th play of this game will get us into the end zone, as we do have a 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Now we're going to go heavy formation once again, but this time it looks like we're going to be setting up a little bit of play action. That's Ryan from the goal line formation. Fake hands off to Davis, drops back, and he's going to be brought down for the sack. You know, the rusher for the Lions, he came free and brought pressure immediately, and Ryan didn't have much of a choice but to go down. Nobody was open on that, too long to develop, and so now we'll have to kick this field goal and take the lead 17-0 in this game. Now, if we can keep Detroit down and add to those points, we may be able to get this game over with fairly quickly. And by that, I mean we are here in the 3rd quarter with about 5 minutes to go, leading by 20 now, 27-7. Ryan with a little bit of play action. He's going deep. He's got Pitts wide open. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Ryan on another heave deep down the field. Pitts, just with that unbelievable speed, is able to get past his defender. It looks like they tried to put a linebacker on him. And well, that ain't going to cut it, as he just speeds past him, and Ryan's going to find him wide open. From where he threw it, that one went close to 60 yards. Probably technically about closer to 55, 50 yards if you take the line of scrimmage. But that's going to be an easy score for us, and that would make the score 34-7. Now we do get a couple more garbage scores by both teams here in the 4th quarter. Really amounted to nothing, as we do win this game big. And that's the type of performance that, you know, you can truly actually build upon as a team. With the next 2 games we have coming up, we're definitely going to need a lot of momentum going through with these next 2 games. This one, we win by 20, 41-21. And that's only, like I said, they got a couple garbage touchdowns. Nothing major. You know, once we got up 41-7, we basically took out all of our starters and kind of just laid it down from that point. Now, with that being said, the second game of our triple header today, we are traveling up to Buffalo, New York to take on the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen. Now, he has been, in real life, he plays great. In Madden world, not so much all the time. The Bills are a team that's a little bit down right now. So we just got over 500 and have our record 8-7. They are, I believe, 7-8. At this point, they do have a losing record, so we can't sleep on them. Obviously, this game has them not as good as I'd probably say technically they really are, record-wise. That's what I would try to guess. But who knows? With how the rest of the season works out, who knows? Either way, we're going to jump into this one against Buffalo here. About 12.5 minutes to go in the first. Ryan with a little bit of play action to Davis. Fires it down deep, and that's going to be Sharp with the big-time catch all the way down to the 20-yard line. And Sharp, of course, is filling in for Russell Gage, who went out last week and is going to be out for the next few weeks with what looked like a torn labrum. And Sharp filling in beautifully, making the big-time catch and holding on to the ball as he is brought down at the 20. And that is going to put us into the red zone here early in this game. And that's kind of been a key to our success over this winning streak, really, has been scoring early. So we need to do that again and get off to a good start. Now Ryan under center gets the snap, fires it to the left side, throws it up. Ridley's going to come down with it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Ryan just threw basically what amounted to a 50-50 ball into Calvin Ridley, and he goes up and he makes a wonderful catch. What a play in one-on-one coverage. Ridley had position, high points the ball, and comes down in the end zone to give us a 7-0 lead. And now here come the Bills back as we do hold them and make them try to punt on a 4th down. But they're going to run a fake. And here they go down the sideline to the tight end as he's finally going to be brought outside, out of bounds. Cordero Patterson had to come all the way up from his return spot. And he's going to push their man out at the 14-yard line. 4th and 4 from about the 45 to 1st and 10 at the 14 for Buffalo. This time they hand it off up the middle with their running back, Moss, and he's going to be brought down after just a gain of 1 yard. That'll make it 2nd and 19. Now we do still lead here 7-0, but it looks like they're trying to cut into that lead right now. So Josh Allen is going to be under center. He's got 3 receivers set and with 1 running back in the backfield. Now Allen gets the snap. He scans over, scrambles to his right side, dumps it to his tight end, gets around the man, and he's going to push forward into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. I hate it when that happens, and this game is now tied. And so here we are a little later in the second quarter, still with the tie ball game. This time it is 10-10, as we're going to hand it off to Mike Davis on the left side, and he picks up a pretty good chunk of yards right there. Gets us down to the 26 after a gain of 7. So a little bit of back and forth in this one early. We still have about 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter as we are trying to get on top once again. This time we hand it off to Patterson, and he's only going to pick up what looks like a couple yards. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. And this is a big 3rd and 1. This is not your standard. We really need to get this. Buffalo is not going away easy, and so we have to get some form of separation on what seems like every drive. As Mike Davis up the middle, breaking tackles, gets the ball all the way down to the 13-yard line. Had a 3rd and 1 from the 24 and takes it all the way to the 13 to give us a brand new set of downs and a 1st and 10. Now Ryan is going to be in the shotgun formation. He has Pitts in the slot with 3 wide receivers. So he's going to do a little bit of draw action to Cordero Patterson, and he's going to be brought down quickly, actually for what looks like a loss of 1, because they're going to place that at the 14-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd and 11 for this Falcon offense. As a crowd in Buffalo starting to get a little rowdy, Ryan is going to be in the shotgun formation. He gets the snap, scans over the field, throws it to the right. He has Pitts. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Matt Ryan heaved it to the right side of the end zone. He saw Pitts break it on that route, and he's going to come through with a tremendous catch to give us a touchdown lead in this ballgame once again. And what a play by Pitts and a throw by Ryan there, as that will put us on top at this point, 17-10. Now we're going to catch up a little later in the third quarter with about 11 and a half minutes to go, and the score is now 24-17, as it looks like Ryan's not really satisfied with just a one-score lead. And he heaved that one up, and it got knocked away out of the end zone. That was a dangerous pass. Could have been intercepted easily. So it brings up 2nd and 10 here from about the 24-yard line, as Ryan is going to be in the shotgun formation. Hands it off to Patterson up the middle, and he's going to be stopped after a gain of only 2 yards. He's only got 30 yards on the day. Not that many yards, but when you notice he's only had 7 carries, that's a pretty good ratio, actually. So Ryan in the shotgun formation once again. Runs a little bit of play action to Patterson. Has nobody. Ryan going forward, and he's going to be brought down for a sack. Matt Ryan had nowhere to go, tried to scramble out, and just couldn't make it. And that's going to bring up 4th and 10 as Young Hao Koo comes in for the about 41-yard field goal attempt, and he's going to boot that one right down the middle, as that one will extend out our lead even more. So now here we're going to come down to the final minutes of the fourth quarter with a 10-point lead, 37-27, and Buffalo trying to cut into it. Now they are only 10 points down. They have 0 timeouts left, and so a minute 20 to go all the way down the field. And that throw is going to be intercepted. Fabian Moreau, he grabs it, and he's starting to take it back, and he'll go down. Woo, a minute 15 seconds to go. Fabian Moreau steps in front of that pass. Josh Allen had just started to get rolling. You see they kind of came back on the scoreboard. But that one is going to shut this game down, as we will walk out of here with the victory. Now, Moreau, what a great play to finish this one off. You got to love seeing that type of play right there. Not anything where he had to amazingly jump the route. He just stopped where he was and knew he had good position and reached out to make the catch. So that's game number 2 here in this 3-game episode. So we have won 2 out of the 3. That puts us at 9-7 on the season, right? This third game really 9 and 8 is not going to get us into the playoffs. We're not going to get there with that type of record, right? So this third and final game is really going to have to be a must-win game. Now this is going to be against the Saints, so it's a little different in that aspect. You know what I mean? It's a big-time rival. It's a game where easy mistakes can be made. So, yeah, taking a look at it, we are the number 7 seed in the NFC playoffs right now. But we do have to win this game to make it in. If we lose, we're done. We're out. Not going to make it. No bueno. All right, not happening. And so let's go ahead and see about what they want to say about a team rematch. Let's go, fellas. They're going to be looking for revenge. So let's stay focused, play the way we're capable of, and once again, take care of business. Matt Ryan. Don't need to try and do too much out there, guys. We know what it takes to beat them. We did it once. Time to do it again. Let's go. Let's get that sweet, boys. Oh, my God. Normally I would never have read it like that, but it said Matt Ryan was saying it. I had to read it like that. Try to read that statement in any other voice outside of that when Matt Ryan's doing it. You know what I mean? All right. So we know we got a big old rivalry matchup here. And let's go ahead and just jump on into it. I am tired of waiting. As here we go with the Saints having the ball at the 20-yard line, handing it off to Alvin Kamara. And that's going to be brought down for about a loss of 1. So he is going to be a tough body to keep under wraps today. I mean, he is every game. But with some of the other weapons they have out there on the field, you know, it's trying to figure out who do you want to beat you. You want Kamara to beat you, or do we force Winston to try to throw it to beat us? And here on a 2nd and 11, Winston's going to go to the right side, and he's going to make that catch, and we fall down. Their tight end's escaping. Richie Grant finally chases him down. You've got to be kidding me. 62 yards on that pass to their tight end. Or 61 yards. Excuse me. He goes up, and our defender, what is he doing? Doing all these sorts of spins and crap, and of course they get past us. And they're going to go ahead and take that one down pretty close. So we're going to have to make sure to play a lot better against this passing offense, obviously. I don't think we have much of a choice right now. And so now here come the Saints to the line with the 1st and 10. Winston drops back. He fires it out to Kamara, who's going to be brought down quickly there. Not a big gain on that one, and it looks like only about 1 yard as we do bring Kamara down at the 18-yard line. Richie Grant on the coverage and the tackle. Gotta love seeing that. We're not missing a whole lot of one-on-one open field tackles here in this winning streak that we've had. So seeing that is a good sign here for it being the final game of this regular season. Now 2nd and 9, Winston's going to throw it back to the right again, and he's got a man all the way down the sideline to the 2 as we finally knock him out. Looks like he was just coming on is that Harris, Dwayne Harris? Well, Harris was coming on the crossing pattern, made the catch, and just had all the open space in the world in front of him. So now 1st and goal from the 2. They hand it off to Kamara, bounces off a man, lowers his shoulder, and into the end zone he goes, as the Saints will now take the lead here in Atlanta, 7-0. Still 8.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Now this is not the sign we wanted to see, right? We needed to have a little bit better start. But hey, back's against the wall, so we'll deal. Now Winston is going to come to the line here as they do have possession after stopping us once again with the 1st and 10. Winston is going to throw it out to the left, and we actually jump it. Oluwaku is in. Touchdown Falcons. Touchdown Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, I'm just going to call him O. I think they said it Oluwaku on the broadcast last night watching the Falcons and the Patriots, but Jesus. Mr. O over here steps, Agent O, that's what he's going to be called. Agent O steps in front of that one and takes it to the house for a pick 6. Now that is some good defense. Our offense has been lacking, but here we have the opportunity to pay him back. Cordero Patterson tries his best, picking up about 11 yards on that rush. And that's actually going to give him 12 yards on the day, so you can tell it's been pretty tough sledding for the times he has carried it. Now 1st and 10 with 12.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. We do have a 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line, trying to get this thing punched in and take a lead. Ryan in the shotgun formation gets the snap. They don't bring any pressure, and he's going to find Kyle Pitts over the middle. Not wide open, but close enough. On that zone defense, he was able to just settle in and find a spot. Of course, they only rushed 3, so there was not any pressure on that. If they start bringing pressure, we're going to have to try to figure out some different play routes to call against that zone. But I just don't see them doing that at this point. Now here we come back to the line here at the 1st and 10 from the 16. Ryan drops back, throws it to the left side, and what a bad decision trying to hit Lee Smith. It does fall incomplete because of a great play by the linebacker, but still could have been intercepted had anybody better at coverage been out there. So 2nd and 10 from the 16, handed off to Patterson down the right side. He's got some space, tries to make a move, and gets brought down at the 7-yard line. That is going to be a gain of 9 to bring up a 3rd and 1 from the 7. As we're going to come to the line here in a shotgun formation, have them spread out a little bit, see if we can't find something over in a little zone spot. As Ryan has the snap, fires it to the right. He's got a man, Patterson, in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Cordero Patterson looks like filling in for a slot receiver on that one. Since Gage has been out, we've had to shift some guys around. But he makes the catch and the touchdown right there. Gotta love to see that. Now, after holding New Orleans to a field goal, we do still lead 14-10 in this one, as we have about 3 minutes to go at this point here in the 2nd quarter. And coming down to it, we do have possession. We are driving down the field at the 41, a 2nd and 2. Ryan in the shotgun. As he's going to little bit of play action. Fires it deep down the left side. Has a man. Ridley for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Matt Ryan dropped that one in Ridley's basket. And what a score that was. And we really needed it. And here's why I say such things, ladies and gentlemen. We are now here in the 3rd quarter, trailing by 3. We went up on that throw 21-10, but New Orleans has come roaring back here, taking the lead actually at this point as the score is 24-21 here in Atlanta. 6.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Now 1st and 10, Ryan hands it off to Mike Davis up the middle, lowers his shoulder a little bit, and picks up a good about 10-yard rush on that one, as that's going to bring up a new set of downs. Mike Davis is having a pretty good afternoon for himself here on the ground. So 1st and 10 from the 21. Ryan under center. Runs a little bit of play action. Rolls out to his right. Doesn't have anywhere to go with it, and finally throws that one away, as that will bring up 2nd and 10. Looks like they did not bite as we thought they would on that play action. Good play by the defense. And smart move by Ryan to throw it away. Now on 2nd and 10, we run it with Patterson to the right, but that's going to be stuffed up relatively quickly. It looks like they're trying to close down some of these rushing lanes that we were able to find here a little bit earlier in this game. So 3rd and 10 from the 21. The clock is moving. 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Ryan is going to be in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. Pitts on his right. Gets the snap. He kind of rolls out to his right side, fires it to the end zone, and that one is almost caught. Oh, actually almost intercepted. My goodness. And we're going to thankfully get the opportunity for a field goal here from the 21. I'd make about a 38-yarder. And Koo will push that one through the uprights, as this game is now tied, ladies and gentlemen, 24-24. So here come the Saints, right back trying to take this lead again. As they send a man in motion, hand it off to Kamara. He's going to get blasted. Wow. What a rush by this defense, as we came shooting through and just push him to the turf. That was a violent play, but you gotta love seeing it. You know what I mean? You just got to love seeing that type of thing happen. So now 2nd and 10 here for the Saints offense at the 25-yard line. Game tied at 24. Winston is going to be under center. They were tight end to the right side with 3 wide receivers. They send their tight end in motion across the line to the left. He does a little bit of play action. He's still holding it. He's hit, and it's going to be intercepted. Deion Jones, as he jumped up to grab that one. Winston threw it right as he got hit, and it just so happened to go right to Deion Jones as he makes the interception. And this is our opportunity. Look at that. Just got it up. Deion Jones waiting, makes a smart catch, holds on to it, and now our offense has the ball here, and the game is tied with an opportunity to take the lead. Now Ryan under center, drops back, rolls out to his right side, fires it. He's got Ridley, who's going to drop it. He had Ridley at about the 14-yard line. That would have been a good size play, good chunk of yardage for us, but he's not able to hang on to it. Hit almost about immediately as the ball got there. And so we have 2nd and 10 now from the 27 as he hands it off to Davis up the middle. Davis is going to be hit hard by Cam Jordan and brought down after a gain of 4 yards. As that's going to make it 3rd and 6 now as we come out in the shotgun formation. Ryan, he has the snap, scanning over the field, fires it over the middle to Zacchaeus, and he's going to be brought down at the 15. But guess what? That's enough for a first down. As we are just we had a short field, but we're still kind of working it down the field. Working it, was it methodically? Yeah, methodically down the field. As with the 1st and 10, Ryan throws it into the end zone. Did he catch that? No. Okay, incomplete. Couldn't tell if we caught it. Looked like they were fighting for it, but it fell incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 from the 15, 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. Ryan in the shotgun formation. Gets the snap, hands it off to Patterson, who's going to bounce off a defender, but finally brought down. Couldn't really get anywhere on that one, and in fact loses a yard to the 16-yard line to make it 3rd and 11 now. As we come set with 3 receivers in close. We have Patterson in the backfield with us in a shotgun formation. Ryan gets the snap, rolls out to his right, fires it out there. He's got Ridley. He made the catch. Calvin Ridley in traffic makes the catch at the 2 and is brought down right there. What a play. Multiple defenders in the area, but Calvin Ridley is able to come down with it and bringing us a 1st and goal here, 6 feet away from taking the lead in this one. So from under center, he hands it off up the middle. Davis fights forward and gets brought down at the 1. You've got to be kidding me. We've had trouble almost all season pushing the ball in from the 1-yard line while running it. We need to get that corrected. All right, if we're going to make it, if we do make it into the playoffs, we need to have that card at least in our bag. So instead, on 2nd and goal, we go for the play action, and that's going to be dropped. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. See, we don't even believe in our rushing game enough to run right there. So here we come out. 2 tight ends to the right side, I formation, and we toss it out to Davis, who's going to be brought down. We just couldn't get around him. Oh, we should have cut inside, but it looked like that's where we would have been stopped. So we go outside, and they actually stop us there. So 4th and goal here from the 1-yard line, back under center, 2 tight ends, Rain as fullback in front of Mike Davis. Hand it off to Davis. This time the hole opens up, and we're into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Mike Davis up the middle as he gets through, and that's going to give us, one of our first leads since early in this game, as it made it 31-24. Now we are at the 4th quarter, about 7.5 to go. The score is 31-27. And we're just starting to actually work things in our favor. Davis with the rush, only for a yard there, but he does have almost 100 yards in this game. So wearing them down slowly. 6.5 minutes to go, basically. It's 2nd and 9. Ryan is going to be in the shotgun formation, and he does get the snap. Rolls out to his right, avoids a tackler, and is finally brought down. Had to set our feet to try a throw, and Jordan just comes from behind us. Gets a sack, not what you like to see. So 3rd and 16 is what we are looking at here from the 50. Ryan in shotgun gets the snap, scans over the field, rolls with it, fires it to the right. Calvin Ridley had the big-time catch, but is brought down at the 39-yard line. That's going to make it 4th and 5 here from the 39. Now there's under 6 minutes to go. We do have a 4-point lead, so we'd have to keep the goal. That'll make it 7. Now, if we can make a field goal, that'll make it 7, and it's still a score, but at least most likely they'll tie instead of go for the 2 if they'll win. So we will kick the 57-yard field goal, and it is going to squeeze through. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Making it just barely, giving it just enough to drape over that crossbar and through. And that is actually all we would need to take home this win. We would stop the Saints, and then we'd get the ball back and just kneel it out. So we'll take this win 34-27 here in this game. Win by 7. You got to love it when you beat the Saints twice in a single season. Probably been a while for the Falcons to have done that in reality. But hey, we did it here, season 1. And we finished this season off in style, about a 5 or 6 game win streak. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 10-7 now. Okay, 10-7. So while we go over some of these scenario, verbiage things between Coach and Ryan, I do want to remind y'all to hit that subscribe button if you have not already. And definitely, if you can, give us a thumbs up if you did like the video today. That really helps out the channel, and we do greatly appreciate everything that y'all do for us in that sense. So, Legion of Broom sweeping the Saints, plus 15 morale for all players. Well, I'll be damned. All right, double whammy. We've earned 10 staff points. Oh, yay. Yeah, I don't think I'll really go over that too much. I might later on. I'm just not too sure about that. So we're going to advance to wild card, and let's see if we made the playoffs here. Drum roll, ladies and gentlemen. Brrr, boom. There it is. We are in. Wild card game. We got to play Philly, in Philly, but we got to the extra games here. We're in the tournament, ladies and gentlemen, and that's all you need to have a chance at winning, is to be in the tournament. So we will pick up the next episode in the playoffs, and I will see y'all then in the wild card round. So as always, everybody, stay safe, and well, y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.